What's up, YouTube? This is Rock Combo, and today I'm bringing you a subscriber game
I
where this is
honestly
going to be
don't
the
think it's gonna
episode 2 of
matter, but
me breaking down at the end the grading or whatnot. And I'm taking on Gator Bait. He's said a lot of things in the comments below, so you probably heard his name somewhere. If not, you know him. But he's a real chill dude. He knows football really well. He's a big fan of football, and he knows the X's and O's of the game. He told me this year he hasn't been able to play as much as he would like. He's been in a dynasty but hasn't played any ranked matches. So this can be. He said it
I'm
was gonna be a
looking for
tall
it.
task for him, but he wanted to see where he stood
Oh,
against upper level competition. And he picked Notre Dame, and I picked Missouri. And I haven't played Missouri at all this year, so I wanted to give him a try. You know, they had that stud freshman receiver um, who picked Missouri
correct.
over
Player pretty much.
Arkansas. And and so yeah, so I wanted to give them a shot, and they turned out
Yeah,
to be a good team. I like them.
right.
I don't. Their quarterback sometimes can have some bad throws or whatnot, but their offense is nice. He's a pretty good quarterback. He's pretty fast, and you can do a lot of stuff with this team, especially for an unranked team. They're not too bad.
Oh,
But you see right here, this first drive, he's doing a great job of picking up the blitz and driving down the field, and throws a dot right there. And just tell me what you noticed that he does really well right here, especially for not playing a lot of games. You know, he recognized where the blitz was coming from and made the adjustment to pick it up, and that's a huge thing, especially when you start playing upper level competition that send blitzes and stuff. You need to know, kind of read where the blitzes are coming from, if they're stacking them or you know, repetition of playing this game. A lot of people run a lot of the same stuff, so you kind of remember out of what formation they like to do or the blitzes that they come out of. So you need to for sure be able to pick up the blitz. That's one of the big things in offense, because if you can't pick up the blitz and recognize it and recognize kind of what coverage they're going to do pre-snap, then it's going to be very hard for you to be successful and execute the way you should. But right there, that's a blitz. I guarantee you probably hasn't seen. It's just a a 3-man blitz, and I'm not stacking anybody. He couldn't tell where it was coming from, so it kind of bit him right there. But some people, you know, they go down 14-7. It's fourth down, and the biggest thing you don't need to do is, if you don't feel like you're gonna be it's fourth and manageable and you can pick it up, don't there's no need for you to go for it. You know, just punt the ball away and try to play defense and live another down. Right there, I was able to hit him with the counter, and I hurdled in the end zone. Shout out to Matt Adder. That wing offside week is dirty. Those run plays are awesome in there. And so yeah, you see he has a nice little offense. He knows what he's doing. He knows the concepts. It's just like you need to have a base play, base formation, not necessarily a base play, but a base formation that you can run, pass out of, and have. You don't even necessarily have to run out of it, but you have to have a lot of different reads and a couple different plays and a couple pretty money routes or go-to routes, as you would say. But as he picks up a nice first down right there, he was a good opponent. He knew what he was doing. You have to get the playing time in. And right there, I sent a nice little little blitz on him, and he was trying to back up and let his guy pick it up, but it was unsuccessful. So then, so he punts the ball away, and I'm kind of taking over this game now. It's 21-7. He's playing solid defense on me. It's more coverage D, and then he has a pretty good run defense when he knows I'm running. But right there, look at that pocket presence. That was just, man, that's just practice. You know, you just got to practice it. You know, a lot of people play a lot of coverage D or fag D, and you just got to practice, you know. And here's where this quarterback, being pretty quick, took advantage of it and ran the power option in there in the goal line. That's one of my favorite plays to do around the goal line. It works most of the time. And you see right now he's in snugs and has a good play right there. I was in a cover 4, but for some reason I don't know what my defenders were doing. Like in zone this year, it's just I would recommend playing little zone as possible, because man's where it's at. I mean, there's definitely problems with man and them reacting, but zone is nice to throw in, but you can't run it all the time. But that will pretty much wrap up the game. I pretty much just ran the clock out right there, so I won 28-7. I'm going to give his offense a C. And once again, guys, I'm a pretty stiff grader, so hopefully y'all don't get offended or whatnot. But the strength of his offense was he picked up the blitz well, especially for not playing a lot of games. He knew what was coming a lot of the times. And his biggest weakness is he needs to play more games. He needs to have more of a scheme. And I talked to him about this. He understands. He needs to find that base formation where he can execute and get it down to a T. So on defense, he played good coverage D. He knew what was coming and tried to adjust. He didn't necessarily execute it well, but I only put up 28 points on him, which is pretty good because my offense is pretty good. It's pretty stout. And once again, he just needs to play more, and he needs to find some blitzes, and because you can't just play coverage D all game. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and breakdown number 3 will be coming in a couple days. So I'll see y'all in the state.